understand you don't believe in God because of lack of evidence. I understand you don't believe in God because there are too many contradictions in the way you think and experience life. I understand you don't believe in Christ because of problems in the text. Okay, fine. What you're really telling me is you can't believe in Christ because of lack of evidence. No problem. I respect you intellectually. Now, what are you living for, and what is the preponderance of evidence that whatever it is you're living for is true? Sir, I've spoken at Columbia in New York City. Incredible discussion on the difference between Luther and Zwingli's view of war. So I say, you know, Professor, you're incredible. That was a treat. Thank you so much. Now, can I ask you, what are you living for, and what's the evidence? The guy looked at me and said, don't ask me that question. I don't know. I'm not a good person to ask that question. Sir, that's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. I spoke at Stanford to a group of Stanford University professors and students. And I asked them, okay, if you can't believe in Christ, obviously you're highly motivated people. You wouldn't be on a faculty here at Stanford if you weren't. But come on, guys, let me ask you, what are you living for? And what's the evidence that what you're living for is true? And the silence was deafening.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit.
Cliff, I'm not believing that bullshit for one instance, that those people were silent about that question. That question is so easy. And if you were intellectually honest, you would have told the correct story, because I'm just not accepting it. Or you would post a video of it because it's unacceptable. Here's the thing. And the young man was about to answer, if you didn't catch it, he was about to answer what he's living for, and the fact that he claims that there is no evidence of what he lives for. So as a person who does not believe in Jesus, as a person who does not believe in your gods or any of these gods, I live for me first. Me, this person, my life, my existence. That's what I live for first. How can I prove that I exist? Look at me. Look at me. I'm here right now on video. This is an account of me. This is me. I meet people every day. This is me. That's my proof, because I exist. Your God didn't make me exist. My parents caused for me to exist. What else do I live for? I live for my family. I live for my wife. I live for my children. I live for my brother, my sister, my cousin, my mom, all my nieces, nephews, all of them. Because I have a huge family and we all love each other very dearly. So I live for them. How can I prove them? What is the evidence of them? I just spent the whole weekend with them. Y'all saw the pictures. Y'all know that we are together. You see images of my wife. You see my wife with me sometimes. You know that I have one. I have children. I got birth certificates. I got pictures. I got video. I go see them, meet them. You can go to their TikToks and Facebooks and whatever. Well, they don't really use Facebook, but you can go to their TikTok pages and IG pages. My kids exist. They're here. I just went to see my son a month ago up in Washington State. Y'all saw the pictures. Y'all saw the travel. My kids exist. My son exists. I live for them. I live for the joys of life, the things that I take joy in life. I live for the joy of a cigar. Look at that smoke. Look at that smoke. The cigar exists. It exists. It's right here. Cliffy, Cliffy. I love my coffee. Mm, 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 mm. Coffee and cigar when you retro hell is a joyful thing. I love it. I want some more of it. You just saw it. It exists. It is something that can be verified. It can be observed. It can be tested. I test it every goddamn day of whether or not coffee and cigars go well together. 99% of the time, every cigar I have goes great with the coffee that me and my wife make. So she makes it most of the time, but it goes great. So Cliffy, your question is absurd, because people don't have to live for a God. You're presupposing that people have to have a God in order to have purpose. But my purpose is to be the best version of myself that I can possibly be, to be that for my family and for those who I hold dear to my heart, to be that for my community, to be that for this world, and hopefully leave it a better place than what I found it in. That is the purpose that I have decided for myself, because I have the agency to decide that for myself. You cannot determine what creates purpose based on your belief that you have zero evidence of this God actually existing, and even only literary evidence of your Jesus character. So, nah, that's why you're on those college campuses. Because I dare you, challenge you to ever come on my live. I dare you, challenge you to ever go on anyone who is a grown ass person onto their lives who is worth their salt. Because you won't do it. Because you know where your bread is buttered. So always remember, you have to free yourself to be yourself because your greatness is non negotiable. Good journey, good vibrations.